Any questions?
So what's up?
That's it.
All right. Thank you so much. And have a good one. Thanks. Okay. I just got a check from Progressive that worth $10,270, and this is pretty much how much I paid for my car. And so, if you haven't watched my last couple of video, what happened was I hit a deer, and my car got totaled. And after all the process of estimation and everything, they decided to give me a check to buy a new car. And with that said, I got to use a car for free for a year because last year was around this time that I bought that car. I love it so much. It was 2015 white Ford Focus. It has never ever bothered me at all, but I can only love it so much. And now it's time to buy a new car and find another deer to hit.
SUV there.
Okay, so in last video, I went car shopping alone, me myself knowing nothing about car, so that was a not really good decision. And today I brought Bernie with me. He knows probably a lot about car, and he's taking me to an Asian car showroom, car shop. He said a bunch of like international students here, Asian kids, buy a car from there, right?
Mostly. Get yourself a Mustang,
Yeah.
Corvette, Chevrolet, anything you want.
But I want Jeep Compass.
You still can run slower.
Okay, when you are sad, when you are like and down, like all time low, remember this: somebody always got it worse. Hi,
How you doing?
good. How are you?
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Lions roaring in the morning sun.
Okay, so this place is kind of like a car shop where you want a specific car. It's like a sport car or like a type of car that you can't find it on the street. They will buy it they will get it from an auction for a really good deal and make sure the car is really in a good condition, and they will sell it to you. So apparently, there's not much of an option to choose here. If I am into sport car like this guy, everything should be done by today. They are selling a lot of car to especially Chinese students, like international students that come from other countries, because they will want, when they come here, most of them want to drive a sport car, like a specific car, and then they get it from the auction and sell it to them. And I wish I can be one of them. Have you ever you be doing your laundry and you pick up all the clothes that you wore last week, and you be like, oh, this thing I wore last Wednesday, and this happened, that happened, and those happened, and this shirt right here, I remember I wore it last Thursday and I hit on the girl and she hated my guts.
We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name.
I just got back to my apartment. I went to at least today 4 or 5 car dealerships. I was driving all over the place, and I spent at least 4 hours driving car and go to a bunch of car dealerships. Did I get anything? Nah. But at least I was able to cross some choices out, that the car that I didn't want. And the thing I would like to talk about is, this is going to be tough. Because at first I was going for the car that close to somewhat brand new. It's like 2015, 2016, right? And then those cars would cost me anywhere above like $10,000, or around that. And then everybody's keep telling me that, hey, you are going to leave US anyway, so pretty soon. You got 7 or 8 months left here in US, so what's the point of getting expensive car? Why don't you go get really cheap used one, so by the time you sell it, you won't get hurt that much? And I was like, that makes sense. And that's what I did today. I just went to 4 car dealerships and checked their car out. And those cars are 2008, 2009, 2010, even 2011. And the thing for me is, now those cars, the condition was somewhat okay. It's not that, not that new, of course, because 7 or 8 years on car already. but I didn't feel comfortable, you know, even sit on it. I didn't even get a test drive or anything yet, but like the steering wheel and then like everything is kind of stained, and then I don't know, I got a feeling like, because I'm used to like really new car, like buy a second-hand car in US, this is pretty common thing, everybody does it. But from where I came from in Thailand, we don't really buy a second-hand car. We just, if you want a car there, you go and buy brand new. That's what we do. And then you, the fact that to buy a car that is not really cheap, and then you feel like I don't know, guys. It's just, even I tried 2011 Nissan Altima. It was okay, but I still feel like, I don't know. So that I will probably check some more on on the website, on the Facebook, both dealerships and private owners, and I'll be looking out for some more. And if I keep feeling uncomfortable with this car, then I would just screw it, because you know, your car and you drive on it, you spend, you know, most of your time on your car. So, and I'll keep you updated, of course, what car I'm going to get, how cheap or how expensive it's going to be. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I do. I feel like I've never once thought that I would do a video buying a car, because I'm not a car person. I hate, in matter of fact, I don't want to own car, because like when I was coming, I thought I was going to be, you know, in the city, there's, where it's like a public transportation is on point, there's a train, there's a, you know, shuttle bus, there's a like something like that. But in like I live in Tampa, Florida, and then everything is like, you know, the public transportation is not that good, and everything is far from each other. And so yeah, I will thank you again for watching, and peace.